This is how Jerusalem Day unfolded last May. The Hamas terror group interrupting the parade of thousands of Israeli nationalists marching through the old city of Jerusalem toting the blue and white. Coming at a time of soaring tensions in Jerusalem, that day sparked 11 of the most intense days of fighting between Israelis and Palestinians in the Gaza Strip and the West Bank in years. It was also the match that ignited days of ethnic clashes in Israeli mixed cities.
Flag March has unfortunately become a calendar trigger date. It's one of several. We have the Ramadan period, which has become a traditional flashpoint. We have Nakba Day, and now the Flag March has become another one of these predictable trigger dates on the calendar. And I think we have to look at the reason for this. The reason is that this is part of a very deliberate strategy by Hamas in the Gaza Strip to take ownership of Jerusalem, to take ownership of the Al-Aqsa Mosque, and to market itself as the primary protector and defender of Jerusalem and the Temple Mount.
With Israel greenlighting the march for next Sunday, despite similarly soaring tensions, that decision has sparked concerns it could lead to another round of escalation. Israeli police have approved a march that will limit participants to 16,000 people and split into two routes. Only half the march will go through the flashpoint Damascus Gate. Concerns of a flare-up have reportedly led American officials to put pressure on Israel to reconsider the route of the march. And the U.S. Embassy in Israel on Wednesday issued restrictions preventing its employees and their families from entering the Old City on Sunday. That warning coming ahead of the march, but also in response to a wave of anti-Israeli terror attacks that have left 19 dead, and 34 Palestinians have been killed in the same period. Palestinian terror groups are threatening violence if the flag march goes as planned. So given the history and the current atmosphere, Israel's working to boost security throughout the country ahead of the march, with thousands of officers to be on patrol, including 3 companies of reserve border police officers called up to help bolster forces. They'll be stationed in Jerusalem, but also in mixed Israeli cities, where the level of alert has been raised. And Israel's preparing for the possibility, once again, of rocket fire towards Jerusalem.